Hi guys, welcome back to the farm. Today we are trying to start preparing for fall, winter. It's getting cooler outside, which we absolutely love. The bugs are hopefully starting to dissipate a little bit. And if you're anything like us, this is a gorgeous time of the year. So we are going to be taking advantage of it today by doing a little bit of an outdoor project that will help us stay warm when winter hits. That project is going to be building a homemade fire rack. So what we're going to be using are lots of free products, repurposing lots of things that we already have here on the farm, and just showing you guys a quick and easy way of what perhaps to inspire you to do something similar if you're in a situation like us where you have a fireplace and we see the seasons are getting a little bit more drastic. Awesome time right now to start getting yourselves ready and doing it on a cheap budget. Here's a quick look at what we've sketched out as our area to place our homemade firewood rack. We are using pallets that we got for free. Some of these pallets, Dragon was taking a load of trash to the dump and somebody was there offloading them. He called me, said, "I'm coming home with more stuff than I took." And it was a great haul because these have been very helpful for us also too at our farm stand all season. We're able to put our pumpkins on these during the fall and use them in other places around the farm. This project, we're going to be using them to place them here. We've decided to go 5 pallets long, which gives us about 20 feet of space to place our firewood. So you see we have it set here right along the back side of our garage. Our door is there. Our fireplace, you can see, Dragon will pan over, is right over to the right. And so this is easy access for us to get to it. It's not in the way. Hopefully it won't be much of an eyesore by the time we're done building it and enclosing it in. So while the pallets are just placed here right now, we do plan on picking these up because what we want to do is repurpose some of our feed bags. Again, something we didn't have to go out and buy. To suppress weeds, just use these. This is where we get our feed in for our animals. We get it at a local Amish market. We always save these because anytime we're doing any planting projects, these have been great for weed barriers, so we don't have to go out and purchase that. And so we're going to be using these today to go underneath the pallets to suppress those weeds, and then the pallets will do a great job at just holding them in place. One of the great things about this project also too that's free is all the wood that we're going to be using. So you can see back here we have a couple of stacks of wood. It's white oak that we got from Chip Drop. If you are not familiar with Chip Drop and you need some free wood chips or some larger pieces of wood for projects, we highly recommend looking into Chip Drop. It's a great way for you to get pretty much as much wood as you want for free because these guys are taking these trees down and they're looking for a place to offload them without having to spend money to do so, and you get to be the beneficiary of all of this free lumber. So the wood was free for us, the pallets are free, the weed barrier that we're going to be using is free, and the labor that we're going to be using is free because that's where Dragon comes in. You should see his face behind the camera. We will both be getting our hands onto this and working on this project. So I think that pretty much covers a little bit of the overview. Anything you want to add, Dragon? Dragon's giving me a thumbs up. So I think we are going to now maybe set up some of the things, and I'll get behind the camera while Dragon works through and talks through some of the other things. He's the master builder here on the farm, and we will take you guys along from start to finish on this project.
All right, here we are. So for this project, we're gonna need, you can make this as big or as small as you would like. Like Kevin mentioned earlier, we're gonna make it a 5 pallets long. So we're gonna need 7 pallets total because we're also gonna have the sides, ends on both ends. But to start this project, first we're gonna prepare the feed bags, cut them into a single layer, so we can layer them underneath the pallets. So we're just gonna split them open. Here we are. So that's what we're trying to make out of this. This covers area on one pallet. Look at that. Perfect. Now we are going to move this pallet. Put the fabric down and hope wind that doesn't blow it over. Well, we are doing this. And drag a pallet onto it. And voila. We just need to do that 4 more times. We have some small bags too. So these are, forgot to mention, these are 100-pound bags, feed bags. And they will fit perfectly. They're also 50-pound bags, so you would probably need, if you have these, you would have to probably use 2 of those per pallet. No need to make it all pretty. This is just going to be sitting underneath the pallet. That's 1. 3 more. So here we are. We have so-called landscaping fabric down. This step is totally optional. You don't have to do this. If you don't mind the weeds growing through this, there still will be some. I mean, we didn't really care how covering it completely, so there will be some weeds pushing through, but this will be loaded with firewood anyhow, so the ground will receive little or no light. So next step is building sides to it. So we're going to take 2 of these pallets and add them to each end. So we're looking to somehow fasten this pallet right here in the end. Just brace it this way, and the other one on the other end. So it gives us somewhat of a open box. Might have to turn this pallet the other way because it's slightly wider. Let's do that. Let's see now. Still wider. The other way. Let's see this. All the pallets should be standard size, which is 48 by 40, I think. Let's see this now. Maybe this way is better. This way is wider. And this way is
still good. That's fine. It'll at least look nice on the outside. I mean, we just need a little bit of a hold on that end.
Yeah. All right. And the other side, it's gonna go right here. All right. It just needs to fasten these. So we have some of this spare wood that we have in our barn. Again, reclaimed wood. We're going to put a brace somewhere from here to here. Just brace these 2 and connect it here as well. So we need to cut 4 boards for each side. Next thing, let's see how long of a brace do we need. It's just going to be a rough cut, so approximately it's going to go from here to here. Looks like it needs to be about 4 feet, 48 inches. So we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 2 for each end. So we need to cut 4 of these. About 48 inches. Then we're gonna need 4 more pieces. There will be right here on the bottom, so they maybe need to be probably about 12 inches is plenty. Let's see, we have this piece that is 6 feet. So we can cut it on 4. Gonna make it 1.5 feet. We're gonna make it 18. None of these cuts have to be really precise. It makes it easy. So 2 of these. 2. 2 of these for the bottom. 2 of these for the top. Next step, we're going to pre-drill the holes for each. This wood, I'm not even sure what it is. It's really hard wood. Almost feels like oak, so it's really hard. So drilling the pilot holes, it really helps. So I'm going to use 2-inch screws for this. So next one will be right here. Raise the bottom. And here we are. Now we're going to do this 3 more times on each side. So let's take care of the other sides and then we'll come back once it's complete. As you can see, that took no time at all. And this is kind of just a rough structure. You want your firewood off the ground so it doesn't absorb any moisture from the ground. Beauty of this, if we don't use entire length, we can still take out the pallet and just bring this in as wide or as short as we want it to be. Next thing that is left, it's basically the easiest part, is get your firewood and start loading it up. The question is, who's coming over to help us do this? Hope you guys like this video. Hope you like what you see here. It helps you on your ventures. Thanks again for watching, and hope to see you in the next video with us.